Chances are, if you live in North Florida, you're familiar with the 26.2 with Donna. After all, the event is about as Jacksonville as the Main Street Bridge, or of course, the Jaguars. The 26.2 with Donna is a marathon created by one of Jacksonville's most popular figures, and three-time breast cancer survivor. From her tragic experience came something that is helping so many.
My name is Donna, and I am the CEO, the Chief Eternal Optimist at the Donna Foundation and 26.2 with Donna.
Donna is also a former television news anchor at First Coast News and is the wife of current FCN Chief Meteorologist Tim Deegan. During her busy news career came a cancer diagnosis that would positively affect the breast cancer community of Jacksonville.
I was first diagnosed in 1999. My thought was, I'm busy, I don't have time for this. I'm gonna get this out of me and have these treatments and move on. And that's really was my main thought. And it wasn't until I was diagnosed again less than 3 years later when I went, this could be a problem. And it's after that second diagnosis that I actually decided to start the Donna Foundation.
The Donna Foundation is celebrating its 13th year, helping those living with breast cancer make ends meet while going through the expensive treatments. Although the marathon is currently the major fundraiser for the foundation, it wasn't always this way.
Well, I'm passionate about running, and I'm especially passionate about distance running. And so for me, the whole idea of raising money with my legs made a lot of sense. And then one day I ran into Jeff Galloway at the River Run Expo. And he has trained hundreds of thousands of people how to run a marathon, from the couch to run a marathon. And he said, have you ever thought of helping to train somebody else to run a marathon? I'm like, oh, I love that idea. And he said, well, why don't we do that and raise money for your foundation? So I threw it out on the air. And the very first year, we had 86 people that decided to train with us. And we raised over $100,000.
Not only would this new partnership between Donna and Jeff raise money for the Donna Foundation, it would also be the beginning for the nation's only breast cancer marathon.
There's something that really resonates with me about the marathon as compared to going through a difficult experience like going through cancer. It's very similar, the whole mindset of going through a long race where there are points at which you feel like you can't continue, and then you get to the end and you're like, yes, I did it, And it's very much the way you feel when you finish chemotherapy and radiation. You feel so victorious that you've actually gotten through it. And so I thought this would be something that would not only resonate with breast cancer survivors, but just with people who like the idea of running for a purpose bigger than themselves. And so we started to put the race together. We went to the Mayo Clinic, because my doctor was at the Mayo Clinic, one of the top breast cancer researchers in the world, and also a runner. And I said, what do you think about starting our own marathon? She said, I'd love it. Great idea. So she and I and Jeff went to Mayo. And we said, what do you guys think? We'd like to raise money both for research here and for the Donna Foundation for the underserved. And they said yes. And so we spent 2 years actually putting it all together. And then in 2008 launched our first race.
But the 26.2 with Donna isn't your average race for the cure. 100% of proceeds from this marathon go entirely to finding the cure and to people living with breast cancer. The Donna Foundation and the 26.2 with Donna are making great strides in helping women and in breast cancer research. Since it began in 2008, the 26.2 with Donna has contributed more than $4 million to the fight against breast cancer.
Our mission is to passionately produce world-class events that empower women living with breast cancer and provide us with an end to the disease. That's really what our mission is. And I believe we have made incredible progress on both fronts. We have helped approaching now 10,000 women through the Donna Foundation. Mayo researchers have been able to unravel the genes that cause breast cancer to the point where we are now targeting therapies that we never even knew were possible before. One of those being a brand new vaccine for a very difficult type of breast cancer for which we've had no good treatment. So those things wouldn't have happened without our little race. And it makes me very proud.